Good afternoon. My name is Gloria Luna, and today I will be providing a video response on a case study that was done with a group of first graders. In Ms. Rusa's first grade class, to explore the five senses in a more hands-on way, she created an activity in which she asked children to bring an item from home that fell into one of the five senses categories. Her students would then bring a fall-related item from home to share with the entire class. This could have included pumpkins or pumpkin seeds or pine cones and anything like that. Being that the activity was language focused, the students were asked to break up into groups and categorize each of their items into the five senses categories. Ms. Rusa asked her first graders to sort these items and describe them with as many words as possible. This was done in small groups. After this, the students would then bring their item in front of the whole class, and together they would work together to write descriptive words for each of the items. In this activity, Ms. Rusa incorporated a variety of language acquisition theories. One of these was Halliday's theory of language development, which describes that language is a process by which children learn how to mean through meaningful hands-on experiences. Using this theory of language acquisition, the students take an experience and they turn it into meaningful speech. For example, the students describe the pine cones as little elves with lumpy hats. Supported by this theory, the students associate language activities with meaningful and fun interactions with their environment. In addition, Ms. Rusa also used the behaviorist theory of language acquisition, which states that children learn through positive reinforcement from adults who model language for them. During the whole group instruction part of the activity, Ms. Rusa assists her students with using a variety of descriptive words to describe their items. And lastly, Ms. Rusa also used Piaget's theory of cognitive development, which suggests that children learn through experiences in their environment. For example, the children learn to associate learning vocabulary and language skills with a fun and hands-on activity where they are exploring slimy pumpkin seeds to explore different vocabulary words. Ms. Rusa uses a variety of strategies to make this activity fun, engaging, and meaningful for her students. In doing so, she also provides some accommodations for children who might not be native English speakers. For example, Ms. Rusa uses Vygotsky's theory of proximal development to scaffold some learning for the students by providing them with enough assistance where they can still perform the activity on their own as long as there is an adult there helping scaffold the activity for them. By providing some adult assistance and motivation, Ms. Rusa is able to provide some accommodations for the non-English speaking children in her classroom. Additionally, she also uses strategic grouping by placing the students into small groups to make the activity more successful. Before the children share their items with the entire class, they first work together in these small groups to come up with as many descriptive words as possible for each one of their items that they brought from home. This collaboration also helps the children who are non-English speakers by collaborating with their classmates and brainstorming to learn different vocabulary words that they might not know. There are strategies in this example that help further develop language and vocabulary in Ms. Rusa's first grade class. Ms. Rusa assists her children when needed by scaffolding their knowledge while still allowing them to independently come up with descriptions. During the whole group instruction time, she will use a visual model by writing down descriptive words accordingly into the separate five sense categories. Ultimately, this activity is magnificent because it is a whole body approach to learning vocabulary words. By this rich and dynamic activity, that is actually meaningful, engaging, and fun for her students, not boring. This activity in Miss Russa's class just shows how we are beautifully and wonderfully made by our Creator. Every fiber in our being and every neuron in our brain was intentionally created by God. By creating these meaningful experiences for our students, like Miss Russa did, it reinforces the idea that we are stewards to God's smallest creatures, our students. Through stewardship, we respond to our calling as educators to use our gifts and our knowledge to create meaningful experiences that bring our students closer to God. Thank you so much for your time.